MLA jong ka Nongkrem ubalong ru presiden ka VPP iba Ardent basayomoy ulaong bakisamla ka juk menta kideban rai la ki Kwah banlong Tang Nongpeit ka ya ka jingsniu babam krun ya ka Jylla ni kita kinong wanra ya ka Jingkylla ka bathamai ban pen bahapat ban pen impan ban pen keladur ya ka Jylla na ka ka bakalalong menta habakren kum ukongsan haka graduation ceremony jong ka kyang nong ba government college jawai kabala penlong hakas ngi palai jong ka arpusau tarik unailar ulaong baka ka baka Jylla kalalong menta kadai ka kamram kisamla kibala nangla start bat ki badan ru ka rukam perkhat ka babet ban shim jingkit khli bat ban pen kala sha ka babha na ka banta kalawei ki pateng Uba Ardent ula kenturu ya kisamla kibala pendep ya ka jingpuli na kanika college bakin bu nuksa na ka ka ba uni uklawat ula bu syadien daki kambat ki nuksa banyak khun persya ya ka jingsniu ka bakan rei ha ka takapor na ka jingle ki phareng habakren kum usembut kongsan UMLA ka maulai uba bright starwell marbanyang ula kentu ya kisamla bahadien bakila depan puli na kanika school Bakin long kisamla ki bas nguthu la ka kamram namar ka jingkhmi lenti ka emlang salang na ki kalong ka bakrau baha ula pen kan mauru bakum presiden barim kari India ula ong baka puli puthi kadai ka rukom jong ka Jingkylla na ka ka bangiyo priang sya ka pat ka bangila ban ai pateng sya ka emlang salang bat uken turu baka ni kadai ka phang pedeng ban kadau lenti sya ka lawei ka bandang wan hakadi ka sngi habakren na kaliang kisamla puli kibala pendep ya ka jingpuli na kanika school usamla kinjai lang sahali ulaong baka ka bakum kisamla puli kaliyo di ya ka umpo le ka jingnang jingstan kadai ka jinglen ladi nadu kikmi kikpa bat kinong hikai hakani ka sngi na kaliang ka kyang nong ba government college student union lapen ko buram ru ya kisamla college kiba pas baha Badru ka jingpun kupuram ya ki da kisernat ya barok ki samla ki bela pendep ya ka undergraduate course jongki how news nem uba Ardent ula pelat baru ya ka annual magazine jong ka college bela pen kre da ka union ki samla puli hakani ka sngi laya don ringkat ru MLA jong ka not chelong uba Adelbert Nongrum uba bu swat lalu uba lami khmat ya ka principal college kinong hikai ka college kisamla puli batru kinong shakhot snguba.
A very good afternoon to all of you. Jylla Power, who is the host of this program, the principal of the college, though she is not here, but Sir Swat Lalu, the head of Department of Political Science, is representing the college administration. Precious Star Sten, the president of the Nonggrah Government College Students Union, members of the teaching staff, members of the non-teaching staff, and as well. At the very outset, I want to congratulate each one of you who completed your study. I would also like to convey my best wishes to all the students who are still pursuing your education in this institution. We are all here to celebrate and felicitate your success. And I am very proud to be part of this program. I know that all of you are in a very jubilant mood. It is natural and expected for everyone to be overwhelmed with joy after one's hard work and effort. As the saying goes, as you sow, so you reap. So therefore, those who have put up good effort and hard work would obviously reap good harvest. However, this is not the end of the journey. It may be just another chapter as far as your academic career is concerned. In fact, there is no end in the search for knowledge. As Benjamin Franklin said, I quote, "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." I know that some of you may not be in a position to proceed further. Some of you may not wish to hunt for more degrees and perhaps decided to search for a job. But whatever may be the case, each one of you deserve appreciation for this achievement in life. I would also like to take this opportunity to profusely thank all the teachers of this college for the great sacrifices and contribution they have made for the success and good of the students. Without the teachers, none of you would be able to reach this stage that you are today. Their sacrifices, their hard work and patience have really made a huge difference in the performance of and the well-being of the student. I am sure they have been your guardian, your mentor, your guide, and your inspiration while you are here in this institution. So may God shower His blessing upon each one of them and their family members, so that they can continue to be the blessing for the community. Coming back to the students, I would like to tell all the pass out students that from now on, you will be looked up by the other people with a great expectation. Remember that you have the responsibility on your shoulder. You may be aware of the fact that our society needs educated, responsible, and right-thinking people to be actively involved in community services. Therefore, let us create a sense of compassion towards the well-being of our people in addition to our duties, responsibilities, and personal work. I am telling you that the society requires your service if we are to take the state to its newer height. Whoever we may be, we all have the duty to do something, whether great or small, for the future of our beloved state and the coming generation. I would also like to remind each one of you that you had your education and graduated from an institution which was named after a freedom fighter, namely Nongrah. So the question here is, what do you want to inherit from this institution which was named after a great legend of us? If you are really sincere in your hearts to respect and honor him, you must prepare yourselves to replicate his character. King Nongpeit was a man of compassion. He was a man of compassion. This quality drove him to become an unparalleled and fierce fighter the state has ever had. It was his very nature that led him to fight the British when he experienced misrule and excessiveness of the Britishers and those who collaborated with them. This was manifested when he found that the house belonging to a very poor lady was ransacked and her utensils were kicked out. So you are all aware that our state is plagued with corruption and various ills, which have really and badly affected the overall condition of the state. You have the choice whether to be part in reviving, restoring, and transforming our beloved state from the present sorry state of affairs, or do you want to allow the state to go downhill and be indifferent to what is happening? It's for you to decide. I may say that as educated youths, you are expected to be the agent of change. You are expected to be the blessing for the community, and you are not expected to be selfish and greedy. I would like to conclude my speech by the quotation of Nelson Mandela, in which he said, "Education, quote, education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change the world," unquote. With these few words, thank you. God bless you.
There are many dangers in this world, like global warming, COVID-19, and facial acne. And in spite of all these odds, we are still managed to graduate. So let's give ourselves a big round of applause. Should be inspiration, inspiring. But let's be real and honest. We are all being watching more Netflix series than reading a textbook. As we stand here with our caps and slides, I can't help but wonder how we are transformed from glueless freshmen to slightless, glueless graduates. And I still remember when we thought the word syllabus was just a fancy word. But it turned out it's actually a blueprint for a sleepless night and a Google search. Last but not the least, now I have realized that we are the most attractive class ever. But let's not forget our respective teacher, those brave souls who have tried their best to impart wisdom upon all of us, despite we are busy Snapchatting under the desk in the class. Under the desk. Being grown up, I have realized that teachers play a very crucial role in our life. They push us beyond our limit. And I would like really, from the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank our respective teacher and principal. And if anything you can take from today, remember that as we choose to pursue our dreams, let's remember the importance of integrity and empathy. Treat everyone we encounter with respect and kindness, regardless of their background and or belief. And in a world sometimes filled divided. It's up to us to bring those gaps and build a bridge of understanding. Class of 2023, it has been an amazing 3 years with you. And from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the very, very best in your career. Thank you.
Of this graduation ceremony, and I would like to thank the president of Nongpeit Government College Student Union for having invited me and my colleagues and friends to be part of this special program. I would also like to thank Ba Sowat Lalu, who is the head of the Department of Political Science, who have given his speech on behalf of the principal and the college administration. I would also like to thank my friend, our president of the party, Ba Ardent and Ba Edinburgh Nongrah, and all the distinguished guests who are present here at the dais. Yes, today is a special day, especially for the class of 2023. Yes, I would like to ask you to recall the first day that you entered this college. In no doubt, when you came in, most of you came in as a boy and a girl. But today, the 24th of August 2023, hopefully many of you will leave this college as a man and a woman, full of responsibility. And I would also like to remind each and every graduate present here today, yes, this is your day of success. But please remember your roots, from where you came from. And more so, today is the day of victory and success for you. But as part of your journey, please remember that your parents have also played a very important role, which without them, you wouldn't be who you are today. And we would also like to thank all the teachers of Nongpeit College for having given the best to all your students. And the results is here for everyone to see. And I would also like to remind all the students present here today, and especially all the graduates, that when we talk about education, it reminds me of what our former ex-president of India, the late Abdul Kalam, when he visited our college in St. Anthony's College, he said, when he talked about education, according to him, he said, education is a process of transition from what you get to what you can give. Education is a process of transition from what you can give, from what you get to what you can give. And hopefully today is the day where each and every graduate, you have now become a graduate, and I hope that it is all these 3 years that you are here in this college. It is a time where you are receiving knowledge from this institution, from your teachers, but now is the time for you to give back to the society from what you have received from this institution. And I would also like to remind that no matter what we do, I hope that this institution have taught you to be truthful to yourself and to the society. And I would also like to remind, if you happen to have your 10 rupees note or 20 rupees note or 50 rupee note or whatever, you'll find that within our currency there is a word that has been inscripted, that is Satya Meva Jayate. which translated into English, it means truth alone triumphs. And I hope that each and every one of you, especially the graduates of 2023, when you leave this institution, you will be the torch bearer of truth. And I would also like to remind, I don't know how many of you have come across, you have known about this type of bamboo, which is known as the Chinese bamboo. Anyone? Have you heard about the Chinese bamboo? Some of the faculty, they have come across Chinese bamboo. There's one unique thing about Chinese bamboo. It's a bamboo, but it is harder than steel and concrete. That is the nature of Chinese bamboo. And this Chinese bamboo, what is unique about Chinese bamboo? When you plant the seed of this Chinese bamboo, for 5 years, you won't be able to see anything. For 5 years. If you have planted this year, after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, nothing. There's no sign of a Chinese bamboo. But after 5 years, it will start to sprout from the ground, and you won't believe this Chinese bamboo, it grows. In fact, if you happen to witness, you will be able to see with your own eyes, where in a day, it grows around 35 inches. And within 6 weeks, it grows to as tall as 130 feet. And the lesson that we need to learn from this Chinese bamboo is that during these 5 years, it doesn't mean that nothing happened. But during these 5 years, their roots stretch throughout the soil. And it gives them, this Chinese bamboo, the roots which gives them the foundation where even if it grows 130 feet, but it won't fall. Therefore, I hope that your time that you have spent in this college, 3 years, but it will be the defining moments of your life, that today, as you graduate from this institution, you will be able to stand on your own feet, and not just stand on your own feet, but I hope that you will be able to contribute to the society at large. Gone are the days when our parents send us for education, where we expect that after graduation, we always look for government jobs. But gone are the days, but when you talk about education today, it's not about getting a government job, but it's all about teaching us what we can do in life. That is very important. And I'm happy to learn also from the president of the Nonggrah Government College Students Union, where I learned that the motto of your college is, awake, arise, and reach for the goal. Your 3 years here, I hope you are awake and not asleep. And as you move out of this college, may you rise and shine. And may you achieve what you have desired in your life. I would like to end by giving a very small example, where I hope that all of you graduates today, as you graduate from this institution, from this college, it reminds me of taxi drivers in Singapore. Taxi drivers in Singapore, they are not known as taxi drivers. In fact, they are known as ambassadors of Singapore. The reason is because it is a fact, if any of us happen to visit any country, the moment we land in an airport and we get out of the airport, the first point of contact that we make is a taxi driver. And the taxi driver of Singapore, they have earned the name as diplomats of Singapore. Why? Simply because of the fact that they carry the honor and prestige of the whole country. Their character speaks about the country to which they belong. And therefore, as a graduate of Nongpeit Government College, please remember, as you move out of this institution, you are also the ambassadors of this great institution. May you carry what is good out of this college. And last but not the least, this is my motto in life, and I hope that if you can replicate what I believe, it will do wonders even to you. For me, I believe in this motto: always give your best. Always give your best and leave God the rest. Thank you, God bless, and all the best to all the graduates of 2022.
Yes, especially like in the Department of Khasi, they are facing, the students and the assistant lecturers, they are facing very badly. And in the Department of Botany and Zoology, in this department, they are facing very badly due to the slow retirement, due to the slow recruitment because of the retirement of the assistant lecturers. And the posts are left empty since so many years. You mean these two problems are the big challenges that the students and the college are facing very badly. And yes, there are many more. You may wonder, why I'm bringing this problem here? I would like to clarify here. I'm bringing it here with a hope and humble request to all our speakers and Sir Ardent Nongrah will be coming to join our program who is on the way. I'm bringing here this problem here with a hope and a humble request as a small leader of the union, with a kind request to all members of our proud assembly, that is the Jingkylla Legislative Assembly, who is in the opposition inside the house. With a kind request to you all, on behalf of the union, I would like to request you, kindly bring forward these problems that our college and our students are facing very badly. I really would like to request you, kindly bring these problems into the government. And we do really hope that through your great voice, we hope that, and I hope that all of us here, we hope that through your voice, the government will hold our demand, which we demand from time to time, that is especially infrastructure, which we are facing very badly. Because as I mentioned that our college now is becoming very congested, especially due to as our college has accepted, as we have accredited with the grade B from NAC, and our college now soon will be studying with the integrated course, 4 years integrated course, that is BA, BEd and BSc, BEd. Now our college is becoming very congested. So I would like to once again, sir, all the two of you and Sir Ardent Nongrah, who is in the same party, along with you, sirs, kindly I request you on behalf of the union, kindly bring this problem to us. You may raise our problem inside the house, because we really hope that you as the dynamic leaders of our state, as we have witnessed, that we do really hope that our problem that our college are facing very badly, the government will hold our demands for the betterment of all the students of the Jylla and our state as a whole.
A very good morning to each and every one of you present here today. Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Albert Miller White, MLA, Guest of Honor, Sri Albert Nongrah, MLA, respected Principal, Dr. M. Black, respected colleagues, esteemed graduates, students, and the distinguished guests. Good morning to you all. It is with immense pride and a touch of bittersweet emotions that I stand before you today as a representative of the faculty at Jylla Common College, Kwah. On this joyous occasion, we gather to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and growth as we witness the next generation of leaders, thinkers, and change makers take their step into the world. Our hearts swell with admiration and hope. To the graduates, I say this: today is a day of celebrations, a moment to savor your accomplishment and the journey that brought you to this point. Throughout your time at this institution, you have been observed knowledge, honed your skill, and formed connection for which will accompany you on your individual path. But as you embark on the journey beyond this world, remember that this day signifies not just an end, but a new beginning. The role of an educator extends far beyond imparting information. We have strived to nurture critical thinking, foster of love for learning, and encouragement a sense of responsibility toward society. As you move forward, remember the lessons you have learned not only within the classroom, but also from your interaction with peers, from extracurricular activities, and from the community that surround you. In today's rapidly changing world, knowledge itself is just the foundation. What truly sets you apart in your ability to apply the knowledge, to adapt, and to navigate the complex challenges that lie ahead. The skills of resilience, adaptability, and collaboration will serve as your compass as you venture into the new territories. As you step into the world, you are entrusted with the responsibility of not only shaping your destinies, but also contributing to the betterment of society. Each one of you possesses